Okay, real quick, we're going to replace the kettle joint here and put one in that has a extension for a lid support. This is also to show somebody how to do a replacement of one of these. Pay attention to where your grease fittings are. They're usually in the back facing here. This is the difference one that'll hold the upper bar to put a lid assembly on. This one did not have one. What we've done here is taken the two bolts, which take a 1/2 inch socket out of right here. You unthread these before you lift up on the kettle. So we took these out in advance. There's also right here a washer and a bolt you're going to take off. And you don't need to take off anything else that's right here. Once you get this above the kettle, and watch your fingers in case your jack slips, you'll slide this out and put the new one on. Would recommend putting a little grease in because there's actually roller bearings in here while you have it off. Now, one thing we did, just to show you, you have to loosen the bolts that hold this side. Underneath your control box where your hand wheel is, you'll see you have 4 bolts. There's a stud here. Don't mess with the stud. That's to adjust your gear inside. Just the 4 outside bolts. You're going to loosen these about halfway out. On the inside ones, I take them out. I leave these 2 in so that the kettle doesn't slide off the stand. You don't want them too far out either. But you want the kettle to be able to tilt up enough for that other end to come out. So, we're going to grab a little grease here. Put that on our joint. We're just going to put a little bit on the inside around the bearings. Now this is easier because it's a new part. If you've actually broken one of your joints, sometimes happens when people don't make sure the lid is all the way out of the way before they're cranking up and down. You can break the upper bar assembly right here. So we've actually put a 2x4. Make sure when you jack up on the kettle box, we've actually just using a 4 jack with a piece of 2x4 to protect the kettle box. Got this off, and this just slides right off. In our case, with the grease fittings up, don't make the mistake. We'll put that back in, and now we're going to get it, let it down really slow. Hopefully I do this, I'm trying to do it one-handed, where we can get this to start in there. Get a rubber hammer or something just to tap to help it go down. You can, if the aluminum's a little too tight on the edges, file down the aluminum. You can do this with a block of wood, or in this case, I see this one's going to be tight.